Depth of the Quiet, Episode 11, Acceptance Without Bitterness. Acceptance is often misunderstood. Many people think acceptance means liking what happened, agreeing with it, or approving of pain. But true acceptance asks for none of that. Acceptance is simply the moment when you stop fighting reality inside your own body. For estranged parents, acceptance can feel threatening because it sounds too close to surrender, too close to letting go of hope, too close to giving up on love, too close to saying, this is how it will always be. But acceptance is not a prediction. It is a grounding. Acceptance says, this is what is happening right now, not forever, not always, just now. And it allows your nervous system to rest in the present instead of bracing against it. Bitterness often grows where acceptance is resisted. Not because parents are angry people, but because pain that has nowhere to land hardens over time. Bitterness is grief that has been carrying itself alone. Many parents fear that if they accept reality, they will become cold, detached, resigned, less loving. But acceptance does not require closing your heart. It requires opening your hands. Bitterness says, this should not have happened, and I will carry that protest everywhere. Acceptance says, this should not have happened, and I will not let it consume my life. There is strength in that distinction. Acceptance without bitterness means allowing grief without rehearsing resentment. It means letting sadness pass through without turning it into a permanent posture. It means choosing softness without naivety. This kind of acceptance often arrives quietly, not in a dramatic realization, but in small moments. You notice you're no longer arguing with the past in your head. You notice less urgency to correct the story. You notice your body feels less tense when you think about what is. These are signs that acceptance is taking root. Acceptance does not erase longing. You may still wish things were different. You may still miss what was. You may still hope for change. Acceptance simply removes the struggle from around those feelings. Many parents worry that bitterness is the only thing protecting them from more pain. But bitterness is heavy. It narrows vision. It limits connection. It keeps the nervous system activated. Acceptance creates space. Acceptance without bitterness is an act of self-respect. It says, I acknowledge my pain, and I refuse to let it define me. It allows dignity to settle. It allows life to widen again. This does not happen all at once. There may be days when acceptance feels present and days when bitterness reappears. This does not mean you are failing. It means healing is not linear. When bitterness shows up, meet it gently. Ask, what is hurting right now? What is being asked of me? Bitterness softens when it feels heard. Acceptance also means releasing the need for things to make sense before you move forward. Some experiences never fully explain themselves. Waiting for understanding can keep you anchored to pain. Acceptance allows you to live without clarity. As acceptance grows, you may notice a shift in how you relate to yourself and others. You speak more calmly, you react less sharply, you feel more spacious inside. This is not emotional withdrawal, it is emotional maturity. Acceptance without bitterness is not about forgetting. It is about remembering without reliving. It is about holding your story without letting it hold you. If you are moving toward acceptance now, be patient. This is delicate work. It asks you to loosen your grip without letting go of your values. It asks you to stand in reality without surrendering compassion. You are allowed to accept what is and still want more. You are allowed to accept distance and still love deeply. You are allowed to accept uncertainty and still live meaningfully. In the next episode, we'll talk about what often becomes possible once acceptance settles in. Living again after emotional devastation and how life slowly begins to expand around the loss. Until then, be gentle with your process. Acceptance is not something you force. It grows when you feel safe enough to stop resisting the present. And you are learning how to do exactly that. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to Depth of the Quiet. You can watch quietly at 2 a.m. when your thoughts are overwhelming you, and you may come back anytime you need support. If you want to feel heard, you are welcome to leave a comment or tell me your story in the comments below. This could help other parents that are feeling like they are traveling this road all alone like so many of us do, until we found channels like this one. We all need support on those hard days when the loss hits harder. Start a discussion or ask a question if you feel safe doing so. No pressure to interact. Just heal at your pace, and you are welcome to watch whenever you need to. You are always welcome here. Also, if you like this content, you may like the books The Quiet Between Us and Depth of the Quiet by Latina Sidoroff, available in paperback and Kindle version from Amazon.com. And for all the spouses supporting the estranged parent, there is a great book written by the husband of Latina Sidoroff on the spouse's perspective called Standing Beside the Broken, also available from Amazon. The author is Stas Sidoroff. Thank you for watching this video.